Hunter. How are you today?
Good.
I would love to hear you read, and I picked out this story for you called Animal Instincts by D.M. Longo. An instinct is something you are born ready to do. Read to find out about the instincts dogs and cats have. Take your time. When you get to a word you don't know, just do your best sounding it out. Ready and begin.
When you were a baby, you learned how to walk. Later, you learned how to read and do many other things. But some things you didn't need to learn. When you were an infant, for example, no one had to teach you how to cry when you were hungry. You were born knowing how to do that. A baby's cry is one example of an instinct. A behavior that is built in, not learned. Different animals are born with different instincts. Dogs and cats. Dogs and cats have many individual behaviors. Some of their actions might seem odd to us, yet our family pets are behaving in exactly the same way as their ancestors did thousands of years ago. The pack is back. The dogs you know are probably household pets and live indoors. Wild dogs live in packs, groups in which animals live, work, and hunt together. Dogs in a pack depend on one another to survive. So pack instinct is very strong. The leader of the pack is the smartest dog. The other dogs in the pack obey the leader. This instinct is one reason that pet dogs are such devoted family members. Dogs regard their human families as their packs, and one family member as the leader of the pack.
Very good. Excellent. Now, this black square tells us that you're going to read the rest of the book quietly to yourself. After that, I'm going to ask you some questions about what you read, okay?
Okay.
So you go ahead and read that quietly and let me know when you're done.
Okay, done.
All done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask you some questions about what you read, and we know that that's all about comprehension, right, Hunter? Tell me what you learned from the story about animal instincts.
That animal instincts are like human instincts, except because you don't need to teach some animals some instincts. They just were born with them.
Okay. What else?
And that dogs love to run after cars and stuff like that.
What's another example of an instinct? You gave me one about a dog running after cars. Let's say a cat. What would be an example of an instinct that a cat has?
Catching mice.
Okay. Turn to the glossary to the back of the book, please. Okay. What kind of information is this giving you?
It is giving me like what the words mean.
Okay. What else? Do you recognize any of those words from the reading?
Yes.
You do?
Them all.
All of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're all.
Why don't we just read them?
Ancestors, devoted, pounce, prey.
Okay, excellent. Why do you think instincts are important? Now we're thinking beyond the text here.
I think instincts are important because if you didn't have instincts, you wouldn't know what to do.
Okay. For example, know what to do. What do you mean by that, actually?
Like when you were an infant, that's how you were born with instincts.
Okay.
Which was crying.
Good. Keep going.
And now if you walk into someplace cold without anything on, you're freezing cold.
Excellent.
And that's another instinct.
Perfect. Now take that knowledge, and what about animals and the instincts? How do those help them? And why do they have different ones? Like, why is the dogs different than the cats?
The dogs is different than the cats because dogs need to bark when they are like hungry or something. And
Okay.
cats like to purr.
Okay. Why do animals keep doing things like hunting even when they don't need to anymore?
They keep doing it to protect themselves.
Okay. Did you like this story?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Let's turn to page 1, please. How did the author, the writer, help you understand instincts on page 1?
They said, like, how you needed to learn some things and how you didn't.
Why do you think the writer wrote this book?
To tell you about instincts.
Why else do you think?
And to teach you, like, what instincts you were born with and what instincts you weren't.
Okay, us or?
Both. Animals and humans.
Okay, so teach us about our instincts and animals. Okay. We're almost done. So choose either a dog or a cat. Which would you rather talk about and their instincts?
A dog.
A dog. Now it's telling me to make 2 columns here. So I need a list of instincts in the first column, that dogs have instincts, and then tell me how each of the behavior helps the animal, even if they no longer do it.
Okay.
So dog. So tell me some of the instincts that dogs have.
Some of the instincts are barking.
Okay.
Another one is trying to protect.
Okay. Keep going, you're doing great. Think about what was in the story. Think about that.
Oh, that dogs run really fast.
Okay. Any other instincts that come to mind?
They like to lick you.
Okay. So now I need for you to tell me how these behaviors help the animal even if they no longer do it. So for example, how does the barking help the animal?
Like it tells you if somebody's here or something like that.
Like warns them if someone's there?
Yes.
How about trying to protect?
Oh yeah. Well, they don't want their people that owns them getting hurt, so they protect them.
So don't want people who own them to get hurt.
Yeah.
What about running fast?
So like if a bad person is there, they can chase after them and try and stop them.
Okay. And what about licking the owner or other people?
Just to be friendly.
Oh. Okay, did you want to sketch something? A dog doing one of these behaviors?
No.
I think I'd like to see it, but
Okay.
all right. You can either do it on the bottom here or flip it over.
Over.
Okay, and I'll just watch you do that. Do you have a dog?
Yeah.
You do?
Mhm.
Is this a certain kind of dog? A certain breed?
No.
Just a dog?
Yeah.
So what is this dog doing then?
Barking.
Oh, so he's like maybe guarding?
Mhm.
Okay, or maybe he's barking because he sees a squirrel?
Yeah.
You did a good job, Hunter. I will be testing you again at a higher level because you did an awesome job of reading.